Today there are interesting updates from the Pokrovsk direction. Here, Ukrainian forces have launched a sweeping strike campaign targeting Russian bases, training camps, and troop concentrations across the whole Donbas front to bleed out Russia's capacity for a renewed offensive. Coupled with the ground operations, these combined efforts have already inflicted 60,000 losses on the 110,000 strong initial Russian grouping since the start of the Pokrovsk offensive. A repeated Ukrainian strike came in the aftermath of one of the most significant blows against the Topaz plant in Donetsk, which housed a Russian command post. Eyewitnesses reported again thick smoke, multiple explosions, and noticeable damage to repair and logistics facilities. Meanwhile, other strikes in Donetsk have repeatedly hit troop concentrations, energy and command infrastructure, preventing the Russians from regrouping smoothly or re-establishing staging areas, as confirmed by multiple released videos from the region. Closer to the front line near Mirnograd, Russian forces concentrations were also targeted by the Ukrainians. In one geolocated video, a MiG-29 dropped a GBU-62 JDAM bomb on a cluster of Russian assault troops along with the nearby ammunition storage, obliterating both the fighters and their supplies simultaneously. In another strike, a similar precision weapon demolished a building sheltering an enemy assault group, cutting off the Russian operation before it really started. Such strikes have undercut the Russian ability to mass troops or prepare joint assaults threatening Pokrovsk. Essential strikes against Russian air defenses that are conducted in parallel with every radar or air defense system destroyed, meaning fewer obstacles for Ukrainian drones, missile launches, and fighter jets to reach high-value targets. For example, a Zoopark radar near Donetsk was destroyed after adjustment by a Shark reconnaissance drone, followed by a HIMARS artillery strike. Two Pantsir S-1 systems were eliminated within 24 hours, one via Ram-2X drone strike, the other in Snizhne by another still unidentified Ukrainian drone, removing critical mobile air defense cover. Near Donetsk, an expensive Russian Buk M2 system, costing more than $10 million, was geolocated and knocked out by HIMARS, as visible on a video published by a Ukrainian drone unit. Another Buk M1 was first tracked to a warehouse by a drone and targeted there unsuccessfully. But when Russian crews attempted to move it, Ukrainian operators readjusted their fire and destroyed it in the follow-up strike. These Ukrainian strikes have contributed to exceptional Russian losses in the Pokrovsk direction in the past 10 months, while the Russian command repeatedly tried outflanking maneuvers, infiltrations, and direct assaults aiming to capture Pokrovsk and sever its supply routes. Ukrainian analysts estimate that Russia has already lost around 60,000 soldiers, killed and wounded during the Pokrovsk offensive alone. The daily toll on Russian manpower and equipment has surged, particularly since the Russian breakthrough near Dobropilla failed, and Ukrainian forces began isolating, cutting off, and eliminating trapped enemy units. In addition, Ukrainian air raids against troop concentrations and training camps in the rear have taken out Russian units before they ever reach the front line, reducing pressure on defenders and allowing Ukraine to repel assaults more efficiently, while the combined long-lasting strike campaign has added thousands of Russian losses to the statistic. Ukraine is executing a well-synchronized multi-layer campaign to first suppress Russian air defense, then strike command posts and logistical nodes, and finally funnel damage onto Russian forces in the rear or awaiting deployment. Because of these efforts, Russian attempts to mount large-scale assaults have been repeatedly delayed or cancelled, as commanders suffer from the loss of staging bases, supply depots, repair facilities, and associated personnel. The heavy targeting of their command structure has left whole units and even divisions with confusing orders, disrupted communications, and fewer operational reserves. Overall, Ukraine's recent strikes on bases, training camps, and air defense systems represent more than tactical successes. They are strategically decisive in blunting and in many cases halting Russian plans to renew the offensive toward Pokrovsk. By striking rear areas and infrastructure and by destroying air defenses that shield those targets, Ukraine not only protects its front line but sets conditions where Russian forces must operate exposed and fragmented. This gives Ukraine breathing room on multiple flanks, reduces incoming pressure, and raises the cost of any renewed Russian attack to levels that may not be sustainable, no matter how many additional units the Russian command transfers to this sector. To watch uncensored combat footage that we used in this report, check out our interactive news map. Here we're unrestricted by the YouTube policies and can finally show you the full uncut version of what really happened. But what is even more important, this map will give you access to all our significant events analysis that go far beyond of what we could include in this video. We worked in the background for almost 1 year developing this map. So for everyone who liked the map and wants to support us financially, we are also launching a 50% sale on all subscription plans. Starting from just $3.99, you will not only gain premium access to the map with even more advanced features, but you will also unlock all our exclusive strategic updates, all front overviews, and strategic geopolitics videos. If you wanted to support our efforts but haven't had the chance, now is the perfect time to jump in and make a real difference. So check out the link in the description to become an exclusive member of our community. I truly appreciate everyone who stepped up to join us. Your support means the world to us.